Hello! So I said that I would do a Q&A because I've reached over 1,000 subscribers. Holy crap! Thank you. I can't believe people watch this stuff. It means the world to me. So yeah, with that being said, I asked Twitter for questions and I got a decent amount of responses. I was very shocked. I thought that I would embarrass myself doing this, but thank you to everyone who asked questions. All right, so let's start this off. How excited are you for Wynonna Earp season 3, and what are you expecting the first episode to be like? Good question. I am beyond excited for season 3 of Wynonna Earp. As everyone knows, it is my favorite show, and I cannot wait to react to it. I only reacted to the last episode last season, and it was so much fun. These characters have such a special place in my heart. This show has such a special place in my heart. The fandom has a special place in my heart. So the fact that I'm gonna be reacting to it makes me so happy. And what do I expect from the first episode? Oh man, I don't even know. I just want some questions answered from like the season finale. Like, where is Mama Earp? Where has she been this whole time? What was the exchange between Nicole and Dolls? What does Nicole have to do with the big bad? It's not gonna pick up where we left off, really. I mean, just since like the last episode of the second season was like the ending of it was so like vague and like, where are we in time? Like, what's happening? So I'm curious to see where we pick up. All right, second question. How come you started making reaction videos? I started making reaction videos because I've been on YouTube for a long time. I have had many channels. Not gonna link any of them. But so I know how to use YouTube. It's been a part of my life for more than 10 years probably, since it like first started. And then once I started watching more queer content, I would look it up on YouTube, and I think because of Carmilla, I stumbled upon reacting channels, because people would react to Carmilla. And so I watched those. I just loved watching reactors because back then I had no friends. This was like 2 years ago. I had recently moved back home, and so I was feeling really lonely. Yeah, and watching reactors just made me feel like I wasn't alone. And I know that's the case for a lot of people who watch, which is pretty awesome, that there's an online community that can allow people to feel less alone and have friends and make friends. Yeah, that's pretty much how I started. How did you come up with the idea of making a jacket for Dom? Well, I knew that I wanted to get her a gift and bring it to ClexCon. Like, I wanted to make something for her. And because I wanted it to be special. I wanted it to kind of be custom for her, so that she would remember it. And so my sister actually, last year, she got really into embroidery, and so I kind of came up with the idea of, hey, maybe I can try this. So I was playing around with a bunch of ideas, and I definitely wanted there to be a sun and a moon, because she is human sunshine, we know this, and her moon eyes are a big part of her as well. So that I knew. I was like Googling like designs of a sun and a moon, and I found a few and I kind of meshed them together, and then I kind of made my own design out of it. So that's how that happened. And then I wanted to keep adding to it just to make it more her. So I added the patch on the side. It says, "The earth has music for those who listen." So it's kind of putting two of her loves together, music and her love for Mother Earth. So I thought that was really cool. And then the front says, I don't want to butcher it, so I'm just gonna say the English version. Basically it says freedom of women or liberty of women in French, just to add the feminist part of her. So yeah, that's kind of how I came up with it, and somehow I was good at it. So I guess I have a talent for it, and right now I'm making a jacket for my best friend for her graduation. So yeah, anyway, talking too much about this. All right, first celebrity crush. I would say my first celebrity crush was Jesse McCartney when he was in Dream Street. But during the same time, I definitely had a crush on the girl who plays Xenon in, you know, all the Xenon movies on the Disney Channel. She was definitely my first crush. Yeah. Why do you like / love Dominique so much? And do you follow any other cast members? I mean, I could literally go on and on about how much I love Dom. The quality human that she is incredible. I've never known or met anyone who is as, there's so many good adjectives to describe her. Like, she's so genuine, she's so caring and loving and accepting and beautiful on the inside and out. She has such a beautiful soul. She just exudes so much positivity. Like, there is really no one like her, and meeting her, it just made it even better. She makes you feel like, I was so nervous to meet her, so nervous, like every time. But once I got closer, like in line, and I knew that she was there, her presence is so calming. It's unexplainable. She has this ability to make you feel at home and like so loved. Ugh. I love her so much. And yes, I've obviously followed the rest of the cast. I love all of the women, and I also adored him so much. I cannot wait to meet him at ACON. Do you have a crush, Earper or anyone? Well, obviously my crush is Dominique. Will always and forever be Dominique Provo Chocolate. Maybe I have a crush? I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say about it. What's a quote or lyric that you relate to? Why has it impacted you? Oh my goodness. Quote. One of my favorite quotes is actually from the movie The House Bunny. I just think it's a really simple and great quote to live by. But it's, kindness is just love with its work boots on. I love that. Any quote that has to do with love, like the action of love, not necessarily like being in love or, you know, a romantic kind of love, but love as in spreading love and kindness. I think any quote that has to do with that is I'm a fan of, because that's what life is all about. Love. I love love. Favorite queer TV shows / movies. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of all of them except Wynonna Earp. Like, I'm in the fandom, so like I can only really be a fan of one thing. Like a super fan. But Wynonna Earp, for sure. I'm trying to think of ones that are good, that like have good queer content. I mean, The Bold Type was really good. I'm excited for season 2. One Day at a Time, of course, because I love that because they're nerds at like us in fandoms, and they are in fandoms, obviously. Stuff like that. I'm really bad at like recall, so like I can't remember. But movies, I think #1 all-time favorite is, okay, there's 2. Imagine Me and You and But I'm a Cheerleader. I recently watched But I'm a Cheerleader for the first time with my Earper friends on, what was it? It was New Year's. On New Year's we watched it, and it was incredible. I bought it after that. Loved it. I think that is gonna be it. I guess you learned a little bit more about me if you wanted to know a little bit more about me. Kind of just like forced this on you. But I thought that I would do, you know, a get to know me more kind of thing. Since there are over 1,000 of you. Hi, that's so weird. Thank you once again for subscribing and watching my videos and commenting nice things. Like, you guys are amazing. So next video will be my season 1 finale reaction to Runaways. And then hopefully I will start or finish One Day at a Time. I might pick and choose episodes to react to for that. Yeah, so there you go. That was it. That was my Q&A. I hope I aid your Q's well. Good. Okay, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.